Hey guys, it's Spotty. Today we're having a look at 4 out of the 6 puzzles that I got from my trip to speedcube.com.au. Huge thanks to Maxine for showing me around. But getting right into the puzzles, the first one that we've got here is the Chi mirror blocks. If you don't know, a mirror blocks, also known as a bump cube, is a 3x3 variation where every layer is a different size and the cube is solved by piece size rather than color. This is a really common non-WCA puzzle that I think most cubers should at least try because it isn't too difficult, but it does look really cool all scrambled. Also, you might have noticed that on this one, the color of the cube is slightly different, and that's because the cube actually glows in the dark. Anyways, let's get into this 4x4, the Gans 460. So first up, these aren't really first turns, I've already solved this a couple of times, but to cover everything, this cube comes in a sleeve type package with a GAN bag, plastic box, and tensioning tool. The turning on this puzzle is actually a lot better than I expected. The outer layers are super quick and exceptionally fluid, and the inner layers did come a little bit locky out of the box, but with a couple solves did break in to be pretty decent. The inners aren't quite as fluid as the YJMG, but this one hasn't been set up, so it's not too bad at all. This cube is also more flexible than the YJMG, similar to how the SM is more flexible than most flagships. So not in a bad way, just something to mention. The overall feel of this cube I describe as a little bit crispy, slightly flexy, and pretty smooth. What I do really like about this cube though is that it's 60mm as the name suggests, which is a little bit smaller and perfect for me. And also the magnetic strength is something that I prefer. So the outers are quite a bit lighter and the inners are a tad lighter as well, which is really nice. By the way, the magnets are lodged into the mechanism itself, which is a good thing because that means magnets won't be randomly falling out. So right now, I don't think this is technically better in performance than the YJMG, but it's definitely something I think I'll enjoy using. After setup, we'll see whether this is good enough to replace my current main. Moving on, this is the YJMG. For 20 bucks, this is pretty fancy packaging. It also comes with some extra springs, washers, and spare magnets, which is a nice addition. Okay, so right off the bat, this is pretty much what I was expecting after trying one at Speedcube. It has quite a light, papery feel out of the box, and because of the primary plastic with black caps, the plastic is quite a bit softer, which is really nice. Kind of like the Volk Power. The magnets are on the weaker side, but the speed is still super controllable, which is a nice change to normal flagships, and stability feels decent. As far as corner cutting goes, it falls a tad short of most flagships, but hopefully setup will change that. Overall though, this cube is really enjoyable to use, and I'm really impressed that for 20 bucks, you can get something that feels this good. I will continue to break this in, but I will say that right now, I do see this becoming a really popular puzzle because of its great value, maybe even competing against more expensive options after setup. Anyways, last one, the HuangLong. This box is even fancier than the last, and this cube comes with not only extra springs and washers, but ball bearings as well, which is meant to add weight to the corners. Getting into the cube though, this thing is so light, like physically in weight, super light. The turning as well is very light and airy. I'm not really used to normal unmagnetized speed cubes anymore, so this cube feels a little bit weird, but fluidity seems to be okay. I am getting some slight catching between the corner and centerpiece. The feeling is super lovely. It's very crisp, but at the same time really quite smooth, and adding to that is the soft, stickerless plastic, which I love. The speed is decently fast, but nothing some heavy lube won't be able to fix. So the overall performance and fluidity is pretty alright, and this cube does have potential, but I just don't think that it can compete with more expensive flagships without magnets. The stability just isn't really up to par. For the unmagnetized puzzle it is though, this is really nice, and with some heavy lube to slow it down and add substance to the turning, I think this could turn out pretty alright. But these are the goodies that speedcube.com.au kindly let me take home. I hope you did enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.